You are live.
Live.
We're live.
That should be the beginning. You are live.
Wish we had like entrance music.
You can do it. We can put our own intro video.
Yeah, we need. We'll
Or you could have Ultimate Warrior. Get wild.
Yeah, we should change it every week. We get
Yeah,
people guessing what we can, what we're going to come out to. I think that's the most important message that we can give out right now is that Dan's entrance will be happening. It will be happening very soon. As long, just we're waiting just so we can get some views in here.
And this has been a.
Nige, how's it going, mate?
How do, Nige? Thanks for joining us.
This is a new segment that we have every week. It's Dan's entrance. We're going to try and keep it, switch it up a bit.
Right, John. Yeah, Dan's practiced it for a good 2 minutes.
It's about right, really.
Yeah. So we're going to go over some of the movies that we've watched this week. We'll go over some of the fragrances that we've worn, and then we've got a few topics. We've got the movie game that we do each week. So this is going to be a bit of a different movie game. So yes, TN Frag Heads. Is it Joycey? Did you watch many films this weekend?
Mate, I only got one in. Like, it seems like it's weird. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing much in the evenings, but I've never got time to do anything. It's really weird. But yeah, I got one in. So it's, and to be fair, that was pretty heavy.
Yeah,
I'll go over it, but it was heavy.
Deep film,
mate. Very Jonesy.
That's it. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Yes, thanks very much.
Jonesy, have you watched many films this week?
We'll get a few more new one on Netflix.
Here's Tony.
365 Days. I was flicking on Netflix the other day and I saw that. I just didn't really appeal to me, but considering you said it was absolutely terrible, I think I might steer clear of it then.
Is that a horror film?
I was just looking through and it was just the look of it. I was just like, no, not in the mood for that.
Yeah.
But it looked quite horror-y, thrillery.
Did anyone watch
Pure soft porn, apparently? I might, in fact,
I think I've seen.
I might actually watch
a little thumbnail of it.
I might change my mind on that one.
Did anyone watch Chris's clone video? It was brilliant. The editing was solid. Did you see it, Ant?
Which one was this? Sorry.
Chris's latest one is summer clone video.
No, I actually haven't watched it. I've seen it. I've seen that it's there, but I've not.
Yeah, so some of the editing's really good. So he's done a sort of like two Chris's.
I saw it on his Instagram where he the other Chris kind of hijacked his Instagram.
Yeah, the thing I liked about it, and it was more the editing aspect, is he sort of got the camera close up, and the background's kind of your bokeh background. And he's managed to get himself come round and be very, very close, and got good timing and everything. So it must have took him a long time to do that video. When I watch his videos now, I always look at the editing style that he does, because I know how long it takes to edit some of these videos.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, even in his simple edits, where he's just there talking to the camera, and it's quite like an understated edit, but literally where he holds the bottle up and he zooms into it. Like that's not a zoom in of that shot. That's two different shots edited together. that looks. I mean, it's just a very, very basic, simple edit, but it's a seamless one that has a really, really nice transition, and it's lovely. So yeah, he is absolutely on point with his edits.
I think with Chris as well, I've sort of watched him from where he was doing his videos in a living room to then keep going up and up and up and really showcasing his editing style.
Yeah, it's really nice to see like his like subscriber base growing as well, because it's growing like in insane numbers.
Yeah, definitely. And I think when he first started, he was doing, I can't remember what brand he was doing. He was doing adverts for a fragrance brand. And he was quite known for doing that. I'm sure it was a UK one, but I can't remember what the name was. I think it was Pearl something, not sure. But yeah, now obviously he's made a huge name for himself. Obviously put the work in. So yeah, it's something that I love to watch.
I have a funny story, but I say funny story. I was just not long after I got into kind of like watching all the fragrance reviews on YouTube and everything. Obviously, I've been watching quite a lot of Chris's. Obviously, he's one of the biggest ones in the UK, and obviously, you get used to hearing a voice. You can get used to accents and stuff like that. And then on this one day, he was talking about how he did like voiceover stuff for like works. Obviously, he's he's an actor and things like that. And I went out later on in the car, and I was driving around, and
that was it.
An advert came on for Jet 2. And the voice was very, very familiar. And I was like, I'm driving along hearing it going, I know that voice from somewhere. And it just clicked because it was him. And he confirmed it like a comment on one of his posts and said, I've heard you on a radio. It sounded like you anyway. Was it you? And he said, yeah. And it was really strange to like hear it completely different to what you would associate it with. It's like Jet 2, something completely different to fragrances. But yeah, it was it made me chuckle. That was a while ago now.
Hello, Matt. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Yeah, right, mate.
Who else we got? So, Matt. Hey, Matt. Matt, I think you might like this entrance that Dan's going to bring in.
Got prepared.
Yeah, he's got a good one.
Done rehearsals for it.
Yeah. So as I mentioned earlier, we've got a few topics to go over. We've got the movie game coming up, and then we're going to go over some of our films that we've watched this week, some of our frags that we've worn or purchased. So yeah, we definitely want to hear from some of you guys with what you've had this week.
No worries, nice.
John, I was talking about this with Matt today.
Yeah, I was having a little nosy at the conversation. I'm very excited by this.
The Reflection Man is a sexy beast of a fragrance.
Mate, it is so good. It is so good. I've got the travel spray from a sample that was sent. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's to the point where it's that nice that I always want to wear it, but I'm very aware that it will go and I don't want it to go. Like it's like I always want it to reach for it. So I'm kind of like waiting until it comes out so I can buy it, so I can obviously bang through the sample that I've got of it. But my God, it is so nice.
Yeah. And it's easily
like sunshine in a bottle.
Easily the best fragrance clone.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've got a entrance to come in.
Absolutely.
Are you guys ready?
Are you ready? Dan, is Dan ready?
Let's check.
Dan, are we ready?
right, sorry guys. I was trying to catch that fly for fucking ages. How are we doing?
All the better for that, mate. All the better for that.
Love Dan's fly catching.
Oh gosh.
I'm trying to watch the football at the same time, so you'll have to excuse me if I keep looking off.
Some amouage, oh yes. David G, thanks for joining us, mate.
Yeah, mate.
No, he doesn't.
We're absolutely working on that one.
Quality.
Hey Barry, sorry, I didn't even notice you popped up, mate.
Buzzers in the house. Cool. So shall we start off with Dan? What fragrances have you had this week?
Oh yes. So as you're all aware, last week I mentioned that I'd placed an order with Perfume Parlour, my first ever order with them. I had 6 fragrances arrive. I've opened them. Oh, that's only 3. But I haven't tried them yet. So I thought I'd do a live test if you want me to try one out.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, this is a risky. This is a risky game. What have you got there?
This is dangerous. This is dangerous because Dan is not prepared.
It is after what's that, vodka and iron brew.
And
you got it.
He may throw the fragrance across the room.
He may.
What have you got? What have you got to
So this is called Avalanche Fruity.
Oh.
Again, anybody that knows, anyone that's been watching will know I know nothing about fragrances, so I don't know what it's supposed to be like. I only read up about top notes, middle notes, and base notes the other day. Right, so Avalanche Fruity.
So, Dan, do you know what this is a clone of?
Nope.
Okay.
But it's got a mountain and a pineapple on the bottle. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Oh,
you already like that because it's really fruity.
It's getting the ooze out.
Really nice, really nice.
Yeah.
Again, Nick, I don't know why I'm being so camp with my wrist, but don't worry about it. From the fragrances that we've done in the past, I've always liked the lighter ones, like the more fruity, citrusy ones.
Yeah.
And this has definitely got. There's definitely apple in there. I can smell the apple, and I really like the smell of apple. There's definitely pineapple in there. It's probably why it's on the bottle. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, really nice, really fresh, that one. I've sprayed it on my skin. I'm going to leave it there for a little bit.
Okay.
I've got 2 wrists, so I can do 2 samples for you. I'm going to leave it for a bit so I can see what's coming a bit later on, if that's all right.
It's nice that it's a good reaction. So Dan, that is it's a little known fragrance called Creed Aventus. It's a fairly unknown fragrance in the community.
That's okay. So that's a fucking expensive one. Well, just get this because it's really nice so far. And it cost anywhere near get 10 bottles of that for probably about
you get more than 10 bottles.
How much is Aventus going for them?
Why don't you guess for 100 ml? Why don't you guess? That's what is that 30? How much is that? 30 ml or 50 ml?
This is 30 ml, mate.
30 ml. Okay.
I got all 30 ml samples, and I think that one cost me 12 quid. If that 13 quid.
Yeah. Okay. So 100 ml of Aventus. What do you think? What do you think the price point is?
Are we talking date for men style pricing?
Probably more so.
Really? Upwards of 200 quid? Upwards of £200?
Keep going, mate.
What the fuck? What? 300?
Yeah, you're talking hundreds and hundreds of pounds there, mate.
Yeah. A lot
for
of
for 100 ml.
Yeah, a lot of dosh.
You're looking like 400 quid.
Yeah.
Am I hearing you right? Is this thing on?
It's expensive stuff, mate. It's expensive stuff.
It smells amazing. Yeah, I'm rubbing it a little bit to try and dry it out a bit quicker, but.
Oh, there you go. Barry's then £265.
Fuck off. I'm not paying that. I'd rather buy 3 bottles of this or 4 bottles. That's 120 mil. And I'm still breaking change out of 50 quid. I'd go with that.
Wow.
Chris,
Get you
Mind you, I've never tried a Ventus, so I can't give an honest opinion, can I? Because I've never tried a Ventus.
The main thing is, mate, as long as you like it, doesn't matter if you've tried the original or not.
Exactly.
We've got Chris in the house.
Right,
Chris, we were just talking about you.
Yeah, your ear's burning. Your ear's burning, mate, because we've just been talking about you.
We was talking about your awesome clone video that you did. I was talking about how I love the editing. It's fantastic. Jonesy says, I want a Dan reaction channel. Well, Jonesy, once lockdown's done, we're going to do a sort of series with Dan with his first impressions. So that's going to be coming up.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't know it yet, but we know.
Yeah, he doesn't know it, but we're going to be forcing him to do it. So,
hi, Goose.
Goosey.
He is.
Goosey boy's here. Let's have a look. So if someone's just come in now, Dan's just tried Avalanche from Perfume Parlour. So Dan's never tried anything from Perfume Parlour, and he didn't know what it was. So he's just given it a blast and said that he really liked it.
Really nice.
So we've got Graham.
How's it going, big man?
So he says, he's got a question here. What's the fascination with smellies?
It's one of the products like boxes I hate buying.
Graham, I don't fucking know. I did a few reviews as a favour for Nick back in the day. And I don't get it at all. But
now he's hooked.
The thing, I think it's more the fact is a great bunch of guys in the community that, you know, have a good laugh with. They all try and help each other out and give them tips about what to buy, what to wear. And having tried a few new ones, you know, it's quite nice. So I'm enjoying it. I don't think I'm going to go crazy and spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds on things
yet.
Don't buy date or office for men. But just I don't know, mate. Maybe I should stop. I won't collect fragrances. Maybe I'll start buying sneakers.
Oh, okay.
Graham's a big fan, and he's got an amazing collection.
To be fair, his trainer and sneaker collections are insane, as well as his retro game collection. I know that
I've asked him a couple of times to do maybe get an Instagram up of his trainers, because I'd like to see his entire collection, because it sounds awesome.
Dan, why don't you try another fragrance on the other wrist?
Yeah, what's
another fragrance?
Yeah. What other ones have you got? And we'll get to see if people want a specific one.
So I've got scintillating.
Ooh.
Okay.
No idea what that is.
Isle of Vert.
Okay, I know that one.
Yeah.
Golden Agar or Agar.
Okay.
Yeah. That's something actually I've got right here.
Aqua di Gio.
I wonder what that is.
There we go. Is there a fragrance called Aqua di Gio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And West Brow Days or Bro Days.
Oh.
Which one are we wanting?
Which one should we get Dan to try?
Put in the comments which one. I wish he had Secretions Magnifique as well, because I would love to see Dan.
Is that the shit one?
I would love to see your reaction to that. I've not smelt it, but I would love
if anybody's got a sample of that, send it to me. I'd love to have a little sniff.
You might like it, knowing you, mate.
Taste it in the ear. Literally, it'll probably just smell like my toilet. As always, smells of blood, sweat, and tears. So this Avalanche one, this is the one that you said is Aventus by Creed.
Yeah.
Right? I've got that the right way. It is Creed.
Yeah.
Creed's the brand, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
So I said there was apple and pineapple, but I'm getting like it's like a more soapy flavor coming through now, like maybe jasmine or something like that.
Okay.
It's quite nice.
Let's have a look.
Oh, the screen went dead then.
Right. So Dan, I think just pick a random one.
Go for it.
And go for it. Just give
A
it a
random one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I go for that golden agar then? Did you say you've heard of that one?
I've got it here. Look, I've got a smaller bottle. Yeah, I've got it here.
Maybe you can.
It's it's something I've been wearing this week, mate. So yeah, this is going to be a very different kind of fragrance.
Oh, this could be quite offensive then.
Dan, I think Barry's going to send you the shitty one, so you'll absolutely love it.
Oh yes. Whoa! What the fuck? Oh, fucking Ant, you've been smelling like this all week. Oh, right. I'm torn here.
Okay.
I really like the smell of sandalwood, and I can smell sandalwood here. So I really like sandalwood. In fact, most of my air fresheners have got sandalwood in them. This one, though, there's some sort of pepper in this. I can smell peppery notes, and it kind of fucks it for me. I feel like I've smelled this before. And Nick, have you had this one?
So Nick has got the original of this.
What's that?
It is
Oh, my nose is tickling. It's definitely got pepper in it.
It's Tom Ford Oud Wood.
I've definitely tried Oud Wood. That's in a funky little bottle, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think I like that then, do I?
That's what you've got on your arm, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did a review on that one, didn't we, together? Did I do a review on that?
You had a little spray, and I think it was too sweet for you.
No, I like the sandalwood. It's now there's definitely pepper in it. You'll have to look it up and see if it's got pepper for me on. Yeah.
So I've had some reactions to oh no. Oh yeah.
Were they?
Oh yeah. I've had some reactions to that to say that they either love it or it smells a little like an old man.
You do look like an old man sometimes.
Yeah, I love it.
Like Benjamin Button in the early years.
Dan Nige says, which one's the ladies' one that you got?
I don't know if I got a ladies' one.
That might be the scintillating one.
I think that might be the ladies' one.
Let me have I'll do a quick search.
Have a look. If it is if I've got a feminine one, I'll
give it a spray on your arm.
I'll do that. Anything to mask this fucking scent.
Dan, what's the number on it? What's the code?
0413 for the scintillating.
So that is.
Oh, Graham's into his Beckham.
We were talking about this.
So
I don't know if we spoke about it, but you guys did.
Cream Bouquet by Yves Saint Laurent.
Okay.
What scintillating is?
Yeah, and
is that a unisex or a feminine one? Because I'd like to try that.
Just give it a blast on your arm.
Just put it up. Just put it further up on your arm, mate.
Yeah.
I'll put it further up this way.
Yeah, put it in your elbow.
Dan's gone there. That's got pepper in it as well. Oh, mind you. I like that one though. What am I smelling there?
Barry, that is filth.
What's that? What's he put? Solid bottle.
To get you a solid bottle that you can't see the colour of. Don't worry, I'll be eating pineapple all week.
Do you like that one?
That's got like a pear scent to it. That I like that.
Oh, Chris, I bet that is incredible. A diffuser of wood.
So I'm smelling pepper on both the golden agar that he's just called out. There's pepper in that, and there's pepper in that scintillating, definitely. But The sandalwood, which I really like the smell of, that's in the golden agar, and it's kind of, it's too masked by the pepper smell. But the pear, I'm definitely getting pear. I think it's pear anyway. I might be completely wrong, I might. But that smells really nice. I like scintillating, guys. So if you don't want to buy cheap stuff like me, go and get, what's it called, Ant?
What, Golden Agar?
YSL.
Oh, yeah, a Supreme Bouquet. Sorry, I was miles away there. I'm like, huh?
Go waste your money on that.
Nigel, we'll come on to that at some point in the conversation tonight.
Yeah,
Rambo's in the house.
We've got it lined up. Rambo's here.
Nick, what have you been wearing, mate?
So I got a nice little bottle from Tony at Fragdicted. So this was called the Chronic from Byron Parfums. So I've done a little review that's going to come out soon, but this for me was very similar to Mula Mula, which I tried before, and it felt like it was a bit more of a masculine version of that. It was something that I really enjoyed. So yeah, I've got a review coming up on that one soon.
One I've been wanting to smell for a while, that is.
Yeah, it's really nice. I really enjoy it. Another one I've tried recently is a UK one. I got it today, actually. It's Lee Ross. It's called Faithful. I know Smurfy Girl Claire talked about this one. So yeah, that's another one that I'm going to do a review on. I know Tony's going to do a review as well. He got it this week, and I think a few other guys are going to get it as well. So yeah, decent. Tried a few of my new Perfume Parlours this week. So I got Gypsy Water. I got a full spray of that one because I absolutely love the vanilla in that one.
What's the performance like on that one?
Really good, really good.
Yeah.
It lasts a while. Yeah, definitely. Especially with it staying on that vanilla aspect of it. It's really nice. And then I also got the double. So I was trying to get the Millesime Imperial, but like a dick, I ordered 2 lots of Armani Diamonds. So yeah, I've got two lots of them coming through. But
at least
yeah,
you've got your order. I still haven't had my order yet, mate. And
I think someone else mentioned in the comments.
David G. I'm saying I ordered something like 3 weeks ago, and it's still not arrived yet.
Well, from Perfume Parlour.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Oh, mine was a 4-day turnaround. Not bragging.
I think it may be the post. Because some people are getting in, some it might be a little bit late. Rosa Salah.
There was a flood at one of the sorting offices.
Yeah.
On Thursday, so that might be what's impacting.
All right.
Rosa Salah's doing nice. Yeah, Valet Boisset. Yeah. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, is actually really good. It's I feel. Don't get me wrong, like it is good. I prefer the Perfume Parlour version to the Rosa Salas version because I feel like the Perfume Parlour version is a little bit smoother than the Rosa Salas version, but they're both very, very nice, and they're both really, really close to the original. Just that the Rosa Salas is a little bit stronger, which is not a bad thing, I guess. But yeah, the Perfume Parlour just feels a little smoother, so it's a little bit more tolerable.
Just sanitizing my arm to get that smell off.
So Dan always smells of wood, not the tree kind.
Only for about 3 minutes in the morning.
I think Ravi's flirting.
Ravi, yeah, he's
getting in that horny boy. Put them in the crease of your elbow, Dan.
Yeah, right there.
Done that.
Matt's Oud Wood is amazing.
Is that the Wood one or W? I think it's
right.
Wood.
If anyone's going to make a new fragrance, can we give it a fucking name we can all pronounce? Let's call it Jeff.
What, spelled J, like Geoff?
Yeah.
Do you have to say it like in Jump Street? My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Hi,
just give it a name that we can pronounce. You don't have to make it sound fancy. No, just because it got these fucking French kind of spellings. Don't make it any better.
Nigel, this one is on its way soon.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a topic of discussion. Don't worry.
No.
Can something smell of a myth? It was in my nose, Barry. It was. My nose was actually tickling after smelling it for a while. It's kind of going now because I've washed it, but that pear scent's really coming. It's a lot stronger, so it's overwhelmed the pepper now. The pepper's gone. So whatever that one was that I put on, you remember?
Scintillating. That was the rose bouquet. The bouquet,
That's
royal
good.
bouquet or something like that.
And this avalanche one that you said is that Aventus Creed. That's I don't know. I only did a little squirt, but the apple scent's kind of going now, and there's definitely jasmine in there. That's coming through.
Yeah, Nige. Yeah, it's definitely a fantastic fragrance. Barry. Yeah, Lee Ross. I think I need to try a bit more, but when I tried it today, the performance wasn't as good as I thought it would be. But that might just be me. I may try it a bit more just to see how it goes.
What's the alcohol content in these bottles? Because Barry's sitting on a fucking time bomb with the amount of bottles he's getting.
He's gonna light up.
You're just gonna. Half of Birmingham's gonna go up, but it will smell amazing.
Jeff EDP is on its way just for you, Dan.
Fantastic.
You spelled Jeff wrong.
Dan, I've got a vid that might help you.
Is it porn?
Dave for him.
Fantastic.
Panty drop.
Dave for men.
Right, so shall we go on to the movie game?
Oh yeah,
let's crack on.
Just lastly, I was inspired by a video that I watched of Jeremy when he was talking about Perry Ellis 360, because he called it the dildo. And Dan, I don't know if you've seen this bottle, but I thought I'd show you I
commented on the video. I saw the start of the video. Dildo.
The dildo. And it
awkward present to buy your mum.
It actually really is quite nice. And the fragrance isn't too bad either. Yeah, it just inspired me to whip it out and squirt.
You had a little cheeky sniff as well. Right, okay, so this game that we've got for this week is obviously movie based, and this is going to be emojis that are based on a film. So we've got, let's take Dave down for him.
Dave for him.
I know that one.
Cool. So,
number one.
Guess the movies.
Can we guess?
Yeah, of course you can.
Number one, Sex and the City.
Yeah.
Number 9, Pearl Harbor.
Number 2 is Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
Number 3 is
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yes. Yeah, Harry Potter, number 3.
Number 4 is...
I really want that to be Blair Witch.
It is.
It is.
Oh, is it?
It is
really?
Yeah. Number 5 is Home Alone.
Let's not ruin it for the boys then. Let everyone else have a guess. We're too good at this, clearly.
No, number 5 is not Home Alone.
It's not?
No.
Interesting. Oh, yeah.
Polar Express, yes.
Barry nailed it.
That one.
Barry nailed it. Number 6, anyone? Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
Matt, well done for that, Matt.
Good one, Matt.
Number 7, is that Life of Pi?
It is, yeah. Good
It is.
one. 14. What was that? 3.
3
No.
Men and a Baby.
No.
No, 14 is Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony McCormack.
Yep.
Can see him going down the ages, can't you?
Number 9, Pearl Harbor. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Number 8, we've missed number 8. Anyone got number 8? Any takers for number 8? Do we have any takers?
Night at the Museum?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's number 10?
Number 10. That, number 10, is definitely Insidious.
No.
No. Number 10, anyone? Do we get any takers for number 10? It's got to be a horror.
It is a horror film, number 10.
Scream.
No, not Scream. 16, yes. Brokeback Mountain, Heather. 14, no, we've done that one. So number 10, it's a horror.
Number 10 is a horror film.
No, High K, it's not a horror.
Okay.
It's not Scream, sorry. So what about number 11 if you can't get number 10? So we got 11, 12, 13, and 15.
11.
Yeah.
Number 10, The Ring.
Yes, number 10.
Hey.
Go on, Barry. Barry's nailing it.
Barry's a bad man. Number 15, Candyman. No, it's not. It's not Candyman.
Is it Candy Run?
No. So we
Number
got
11. Number 11, Police Academy.
yes.
Oh, that's good.
Go
That's
on.
a good one.
So we need number 12, number 13, and number 15.
Number
so we got
13.
three left.
Number 13 is Twilight.
Yes. So we got 12 and 15 left.
Oh, 12 is Back to the Future.
Yeah, Back to the Future, number 12. So we just got one left, number 15.
Sweet 4 Men Running.
It's a well-known film.
Catch Me If You Can.
No, that's a good one, but it's not that.
Is it Sweet Something?
No.
Okay.
So think of the man rather than the sweet.
Forrest Gump.
Yes.
Yes.
Got the gumpage.
Forrest Gump.
Awesome. I think that's the first time we've got all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smashed it.
Smashed City.
Good stuff. Right. So we've got a topic that we want to go over. Which one should we go over? Actually, let's start with this one and get it out of the way. So this week I got a message off 2 people. So one of them was my sister, and then one of them was off Tony. And this was discussing an article in the Daily Mail. And I think I've got a bit worried now that 2 people messaged me about this content. And it was this bad boy. It's the new one.
It's a new,
Oh, yes.
new fragrance by Goop. This smells like my orgasm.
So yeah, my sister was like, "Yeah, you'll like this one." Obviously, she's seen what we were discussing on the live stream.
That's better. This smells like your vagina.
I think you need to send it to Gwyneth and put it in her like
Some fan mail.
It's going to be really fucking awkward to try and get the scent of your mum's orgasm. Really, because I don't know how to get her to do one. And can I borrow that bottle that you've got?
Yeah, I'll send it in the post, mate. Flanker to the fanny candle, absolutely. Try saying that, just try hearing that in a Glaswegian accent, and it just sounds so much better.
Sounds aggressive. Flanker to the fanny candle.
Jeremy's gone onto the fragrance now. He's got like movie fragrances for his candles, I think.
Like, has he?
Yeah.
I saw that he had. Oh, he's got two, hasn't he? Like the Gentleman's Lounge.
Yeah, something like that.
And like movie night or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to come out. He needs to get some tips from Gwyneth.
Johnny
boy.
He's definitely past the watershed.
Jesus Christ. What's the next one going to be called then? I reckon it's going to be called Gooch Sweat.
Nige hopes it smells feminine.
Oh.
Does it have ambergris in it? There's some fella released a frag called Netflix and Chill.
Yep. That's perfect. It's a perfect name for a candle or a fragrance.
Yeah, I think what Barry said, I think he's a YouTuber. Fish Accord.
Absolutely.
Golden
Shower. Golden Shower.
Right, okay. Next topic. What movies have made you cry?
My mum and dad's homemade porn video.
Oh gosh! Bet you had that on slow motion.
It's upsetting to know you've been left out of a family arrangement.
A family meal.
Oh, Mum, if you're watching again, I apologise. Oh, God. Oh, there's loads for me. I'll start you out with one that made me cry. Green Mile.
Oh, that doesn't make you cry. You're made of stone.
I remember watching that with my mum and my sister, and the moment John Coffey dies, I think I was about 13, 14 at the time, and I just sat there on the sofa like this. You know, when you're trying to hold it in, and then all of a sudden, Mum went, "You okay?" Never ask someone if they're okay if you can clearly see that they're upset. It's gonna start them fucking bubbing. I just broke down in tears. Why are people so racist?
Yeah. Armageddon made me. It didn't make me cry. I was almost there when Bruce is talking to Liv Tyler.
Hey.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, that Armageddon is one when he's talking to Liv Tyler. But I think what got me more in Armageddon
one.
Huh?
When he sends Affleck up.
No, it's when they're back down on Earth, and one of the NASA pilots walks up to Liv Tyler, and it's a throwaway line, but it wrecked me. And he says something like, "Just permission to shake the hand of the hand of the daughter of the bravest man I've ever met." I was done. That bit, I was just like, by that point, I kind of like stopped crying from the initial heartbreaking moment, and that happens, and it was just gone, absolutely gone.
Right, Armageddon for me, and I hate to be the guy that does this. I love that film as well. It was great. I really fucking hated the fact, the guy who goes to see his kid, and the ex doesn't let him and says you're not allowed to turn up. She's fucking waiting for them when they land afterwards. That guy's your dad. Yeah, is your fucking dad now is a hero? Is his dad now is going to be a fucking millionaire? Bitch. I haven't got problems with my ex. We have joint custody of our children. Just clear that up.
Okay, I'll throw one out there for you. And it's one that it was an uncontrollable cry. Now I'm known. Well, I cry quite a lot of movies. Like it doesn't take a lot to make me cry with a film. But Marley and Me.
Oh, the dog one.
Sweet Jesus! Like it gets to a point. It gets to a point in that film. Like the majority of the film, your smile is up here because it's just joy. It's just joy watching these dogs just have fun, and it goes up and down in terms of kind of like relationship problems and things like that, and it feels quite real. And it gets to the point where Marley is old. He's now old, and he's getting to the point where he's taking a while to get around. And he's just lying down, and you know what's coming. Like even if you've never seen it, was the first time you've seen it, and you have no idea how this movie ends, you know what's coming. And it's the moment where they pick that dog up and put him in the car to go to the vet. From that moment on until maybe about 2 hours after the film, I was uncontrollably crying. Like sobbing. It's
a heartbreaking film.
Like, there's throughout it, you kind of like compose yourself, and then something else happens, and then it just goes again. Like when they're burying the dog, and they call the dog kind of, I think it's like a discount dog or something like that, something along those lines. It's just like a name for them because it was a cheap dog that they bought. Seriously, mate, like wrecked. Absolutely. Wrecked.
If anybody watching hasn't seen the film, it's a cracking film to watch. It's a real good family film.
It's great.
It will make you want a dog.
But it will also make you never want a dog.
Yeah.
In this one that John's on about, the Renée Zellweger one.
All right.
Is
that because it was 4 hours long and it had Renée Zellweger in it?
Is it Cold Mountain? Is that John? Sure. Is it cold? Is it just called Cold Mountain?
Hi, Eve, joining us.
It's a good movie, Cold Mountain. Really good.
Jan Forley's in the building.
Is this your mate, Jan?
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Another one that made me, Heather, you just literally took the words right out of my mouth. I did a review on it. I have sung its praises ever since I watched it. Up until now, I absolutely love the movie. Star is Born. Lady Gaga is amazing in it, and completely reduced me to tears. Oh, Barry. Oh, Barry.
Ravi, movies don't make me cry. Yeah, they do. What about Rambo? Hey, but what about that time the Nazis lost the war in?
What?
Champ. He mentioned this one the other week, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Dan was actually created in the film.
That's what made me cry.
Any more?
So again, yeah. John Candy being brought into the family. That's a heartbreaking. That really pisses me off. You know, when a film's so amazing all the way through, and then right at the end they just do something that breaks your heart like that. Bambi, I hated Bambi. Never liked Bambi.
Bambi never made me cry. It was just like, I think it's because like
they didn't double tap.
Really young when I first watched it, and I'm like, it's just something that never really got me.
Yellow.
Another one for me was Crazy Beautiful. And have you seen Crazy Beautiful with Kirsten Dunst? No, so she's like she's a teenager, and she's like her dad's in his second marriage, and he's got a new child with his new wife, and she doesn't get along with the new wife. Says she's a bit of a fucking loose cannon of a teenager. She gets a new boyfriend, and the boyfriend wants to be in the I can't remember his name. He's like he's a Hispanic actor, but he wants to be in the Air Force, and he's doing his utmost to make it, to get through school and that. It's very much different class. So she's very well off. Her family's well off. Her dad's an important businessman. He's living in the slums and all that. And she's just got this really broken relationship with her dad. And then there's a scene right towards the end where she's been out, she's absolutely hammered. That her boyfriend's spoken to her to say, you need to go home, you need to talk to your dad. And so she goes home, and her dad and his new wife and their young daughter are on their way to like a ballet recital or something. It might be something completely different to that, but they're doing that. And the wife is like, we need to go. And he just turns around and he just says, I'm talking with my daughter. And it was just a real, it was like something she'd craved and didn't think she could have it, and that she'd lost the love of her dad and all that, and him to say that really broke my heart.
Ready to go again. It's I've just thought of what the movie's called. Something that got me that I didn't actually think, it took me by surprise. It crept up on me. So I was forced to watch a movie called The Fault in Our Stars.
Oh yeah.
I know that one.
Oh my god.
Where she's ill into.
Yeah, so the main character's got cancer, and I think it's cancer anyway, but it's a fatal disease, and she makes friends with or falls in love with someone that has it as well. I'm pretty sure it's cancer, and it's just the most kind of like heartbreaking tale towards the end. And it's like I said, it's one that I never thought that I would enjoy watching, because I was just like, no, I don't really want to watch it. But then when you did watch it and you get to the end and you're just absolutely heartbroken, and it just completely wrecks you. But yeah, that's one that made, like, I was sobbing, and I just didn't expect it at all. So it was a way to kill the mood, this kind of conversation. I'm not going to lie.
Fucking hell.
I'd say one for me would be Phenomenon with Travolta. It's the end scene, and it's done really well, where he's got the tumor, and he's just having a kip in bed, but he realizes he's passing away. So he's just the camera's looking at them both, and he just basically tells her, look, it's happening now, I'm going. And she's just like, whoa. She starts freaking out because he's gonna die, and then he just drifts off. And yeah, that messed me up a little bit. Gran Torino, I never watched that one. That's the Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I never watched that. I just thought of one as well. It's not a sad cry. It's more of a happy cry, like the one you just mentioned, Dan. It's The Blind Side, Sandra Bullock.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! Like you do feel really sorry for like the boy that she's adopting and she takes in, but it's just the most kind of like heartwarming story, and you're just crying with happiness towards the end.
Beck said the same thing, man, but she was pregnant. Were you too?
Which one? Because I was pregnant during one of these films, so I just need to find out which one.
One film that made me cry, but it's not sad at all. It was a happy cry, like that one, Ant. But in my defense, I was absolutely stoned when I watched it, and that was 5 Year Engagement. I think I've mentioned it before on one of our live streams. It's a really funny film all the way through, but right towards the end, I'm not going to spoil it because I reckon everybody should go and watch it. Right towards the end, something happens in it, and it was like, it was a really good thing that happened, and you're just, yeah. I don't smoke weed anymore, guys, but I did back in the day, and I was stoned, and I kind of went, oh! I'm not ashamed.
We got quite some good ones here. So we got The Notebook.
Ghost is a great movie.
Ghost, Wonder.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Yeah, Cold Mountain is shit. Blow, yeah, solid film. I love that film, Goose. The Jazz Singer, never heard of that one.
The Jazz Singer, is that Neil Diamond?
Not sure. Kiwi Sen, how we doing, mate? Thanks for joining,
mate.
Yeah, what we're doing, it's a bit of a mixture. So we go over a bit of movies and fragrances. Up, yeah, definitely agree with Up.
I never got that. Like everyone that I speak to about Up, they're like, "Oh my god, the start of Up is so heartbreaking." And like I was watching it and I was waiting for the moment, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's sad," but I'm like, "Oh, is that what everyone was crying about?" Maybe I'm just I'm heartless. I don't know.
The Colour Purple.
Great movie. Absolutely great movie.
John Fawley, The Searchers, bit of John Wayne.
John Wayne.
Going old school.
Hey, Pilgrims.
I was talking about this, James, the other day, and not a lot of people knew about this one, about the horse getting stuck in the mud. Yeah, it was a bit heartbreaking. E.T.
Again, that's never one that made me cry, but I think it's because I watched it when I was too young, and I suppose I didn't really find the sadness in it. I mean, obviously it was sad when he's not, he's starting to die, but not enough to make me want to cry, I don't think. Maybe I feel different now.
Grave of the Fireflies made me cry. Is that the animation?
I've never seen it.
Yeah, so we're mixing it up, mate. $1 Million Baby. That's the boxing film, isn't it, with Clint as well. Sweet Caroline. Cool. Okay, so, and what have you been wearing this week? Fragrance-wise.
So I've spoken about two of them already. Like I said, Jezza kind of got me into the dildo. And yeah, I like when he said it, it made me like actually like do a laugh out loud moment. It was hilarious because I just wasn't expecting to go the dildo. But yeah, it made me reach for it, and I'm really glad I did because it's lovely. It really is. He really complains about the performance of it, but I don't get bad performance of it at all. It stays on me for quite a while actually. Yeah, it's lovely. It's really nice, refreshing. But yeah, you definitely get the Acqua di Gio kind of like profile behind it. It's a little different. It's not bang on what you would expect from it, but it's really nice, and I don't get performance issues at all. Obviously, the other one was the Oud Wood from Perfume Parlour, which I use quite sparingly, to be fair. I mean, it's not something that I smash on when I wear it, but it's just one of those that it doesn't need a lot because it's a really kind of like pungent aroma anyway, so you don't really need loads of it, but it's just lovely. It just reminds me of the first time. Every time I spray it, it just reminds me of the first time that I smelled the original Oud Wood, and I just absolutely love it. And then the last one I've been wearing is it's Rosa Salis. It's just Gladiator. It's their Invictus interpretation. It's just really nice, sweet bubblegum, and it's perfect for a dumb reach, really, because it just does exactly what it should do. It smells very, very close to Invictus, and yeah, just really bubblegum and sweet. So I think that might be one that that Dan might like. In fact, I think you've actually smelt this, Dan.
Yeah, I smelt this. We did this.
You did a first impressions video of it with Nick quite a while back.
Yeah.
It's Gladiator. I don't know if you can remember it.
Did we do that one with Tuxedo?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think you did like it. But yeah, it does its job. It's very close to Invictus, and
not Tuxedo. It was Black Tie. I just remembered.
Yes, but I think that was the clone of YSL Tuxedo. Yeah, so, you remember one of them?
I remember that.
I've purchased a Gallivant set. That should be on the way. I may get it tomorrow or Monday. Because I noticed Barry you put Los Angeles. So if you've tried Gallivant, what's your favourite from that line? I've got some on the way as well.
Yeah, so I didn't pick up an official. I'm being a bit of a cheapskate actually, but I found an absolute bargain. So I didn't pick up an official kind of like multi-pack tester like Nick's got. He's got the official one from Gallivant on the way. I found one listing on eBay listing 6 of them. So I think it's missing 2 out of them. But I managed to pick up 6 of the testers for £11. So I was happy with the bargain of it. So that's coming, and I'm looking forward to trying what comes.
So Los Angeles. So Kiwi scent. So mine is the it's called Faithful that I've got on today. So it's from an indie house. So yeah, I've been testing that one out today. Dan, do you want to let Kiwi know what you just tried?
Yeah. So basically, Kiwi, I bought some new fragrances from Perfume Parlour. I tried Avalanche Fruity, which we said was a clone of Aventus by Creed. I really like that. I've never smelled Aventus before. It's really nice. It started off with like an apple and a pineapple scent, and like the middle notes have gone down into like a jasmine-y kind of smell.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It smells like there's like a vanilla's coming through in it as well now, but I don't know if I'm just imagining that or not. What else did I try? What was the other one I tried? It was a clone of Ode Wood that Anthony's just been on about, and I really don't like it.
The Ode Wood.
Yeah, so it's
It's
got sandalwood in there, and I really like the smell of sandalwood, but there's some sort of pepper in there, and it's a bit overwhelming. I've even tried to scrub it off with some sanitizer. It's not worked. I thought it had, but it hasn't. However, now that it's dried down a bit, and it's been on what, almost an hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's got more heat to it, but it smells nice. So it might be one of those just grin and bear it for an hour, and it smells nicer. And then the third one, Ode to Wood. What's it called? Oud Wood.
Ode Wood.
Ode to the Wood.
Right. If you weren't on earlier, Kiwi, I did say, can people just fucking name fragrances proper names? Stop giving us shitty words. Just name it like Jeff or Pete. Spelled P-E-A-T. The other one I had was Scintillating by Perfume Parlour, and what that was Yves Saint Laurent, was it? Was it a YSL fragrance?
Yeah.
And well, that's also got pepper in it as well, but it had pear in there as well. I can smell pear. That's really nice, and that's still really strong. I'm not sure what else is coming through on that one though.
Cool. So some suggestion. Nigel's favourites: Los Angeles, followed by Tokyo. So old school. Don't know what you're on about, Goose. My favourite.
It's probably on about the film Old School. It made him cry.
We just dismissed that shit. Always got
Istanbul for Tony. Barry likes Los Angeles, London, and Brooklyn. Cool. So there's a good bit of variation going on. So Los Angeles, I know that won an award for best.
I told him the microphone there.
Niche one.
Just say Istanbul. Just a little bit of information about Istanbul. Don't know if anyone knows, but Istanbul is the only city in the world that's on 2 continents.
Indeed, it is.
Not a nerd. It's just on a quiz that I was on earlier.
Hey, Jim.
Hi, Jim. How you doing, mate? So Barry's got I Get Toy Boy on Sunday. I keep hearing good things about that one, Barry.
I'm just imagining Barry have a gimp turn up.
You can wear the Hannibal mask.
Yeah.
Barry, when you review Toy Boy, you need to wear the Hannibal mask.
And can you play Shawn Michaels' entrance music and you do it as well?
And then speed it up with Ultimate Warrior.
That used to be my alarm tone. Daggers will tell you about that.
What, Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah, we shared a room once, and Ultimate Warrior's entrance music was my alarm, and I just kept snoozing it. It was going off every 9 minutes. It fucking drove him mental.
Right.
The first thing you see is Barry getting Toy Boy. Yeah, well, he's just, what can we say? He's filth.
Next topic. What's your favourite chick flick?
So I actually posted something about this on my Instagram today. So I'm doing it's just like one of those 30-day kind of things, but it's like a film edition. Like, get you like different movies, or like I've seen loads with like different songs of makes you happy or a song that makes you sad. But these are movies, and today was a film that you like from your least favorite genre. Now, I would probably say my least favorite genre is chick flicks. It's always nice to bang one on. They're quite easy to watch, but I never really reach for one, just because I don't really like it compared to everything else. But the one that I put on there was Jesus. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Yeah, it's Friends with Benefits. I don't know if you've seen it with Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
How the fuck can that be a chick flick? It's got Mila Kunis in. That's one for the lads.
That is a great film, and you get to see. I doubt whether or not it's actually Mila Kunis naked in it, but there's a shot where she walks away, and whoever you see, the back of them is naked. I'd like to think that it's Mila Kunis, but who knows? Who knows?
Not a chance.
One of my.
I don't know. In Forgetting Sarah Marshall, you actually do see a picture of her with her boobs out. So it might be.
One of my favourites is
Dan's got a bit of oud wood.
One of my favourites is Jude Law's Outfit. I love that film.
What film?
Alfie.
That's not a chick flick.
It is.
What the fuck do you guys class as a chick flick?
Solely like Jude Law. The women love Jude Law.
Oh gosh.
Oh, okay. I didn't think Alfie was a chick flick.
I've always presumed
I think things like Sex in the City are chick flicks.
Oh, that's not that. Yeah, but that's a TV series. Like a chick flick is a romantic comedy essentially, isn't it?
Oh, you sexist bastards!
That's what a chick flick is. It's a romantic comedy.
Is it? That's a rom-com.
Yeah, chick flick, rom-com, same thing.
Oh,
I'm being inclusive here.
Don't associate me with these guys, please.
What's your favourite rom-com then, Dan?
5-Year Engagement.
Well, that was quick. All right, then. Fair enough.
I hear that a lot. It's not a chick flick. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Chick flick.
Like Forgetting Sarah Marshall is a chick flick. It's because rom-com.
I'm stunned. I'm going to look for the actual term of a chick flick. And if porn comes up, I'm dead because I'm on my work laptop.
So what would you define as chick flick? Like Ghost and Pretty Woman type of films?
No. A chick flick for me is one of these, just a kind of film that, the girls would just...
Just while we're on that, Pretty Woman is a banging movie.
Ghost is a banging movie.
Ghost is a banging movie.
Dancing's a proper chick flick.
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
I fucking love Dirty Dancing.
I hate Dirty Dancing.
Ooh. It's because you've never done it with me, Anthony.
Well, that is true. That is true. Again, it was one of those that I was forced to watch, and I had no intention of watching it. And I watched it, and I didn't enjoy it one bit.
So a chick flick is used to describe a film that tends to appeal more to a younger female audience.
Which is romantic comedies.
And deals mainly with love and romance. It says nothing about rom-com.
Yeah, but romantic comedies mainly appeal to women. I think it's a chick flick.
Hi, Bex.
Every single one of the Twilight films.
The first one, I would agree. The first one, I would agree, because the first one it's hard to watch. It's that kind of like geared to your real young teenage audience. The rest of them I actually enjoyed to the degree of what you can enjoy when you're watching a Twilight movie. But yeah, I didn't mind them.
What about 10 Things I Hate About You?
10 Things I Hate About You is a romantic comedy, but definitely a chick flick, yeah.
In which case, that's one of my favourite chick flicks.
You remember Clueless with Alicia Silverstone?
I went to the cinema to watch it. I love it.
And How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Not seen that? Matthew McConaughey?
Nope, never seen it.
Good old
Matthew McConaughey, the king of chick flicks.
He's a beast.
Is that not Richard Gere?
Well,
Bring It On.
Bring It On is a great movie. It's a great movie.
Bring It On, is that the dancing one, yeah?
Yeah, it's the cheerleading one.
Absolute wank.
That is amazing.
No, that's what I did.
Oh, right.
I was on absolute vodka, and no, it's a shit film. 16 Candles. That's a fucking chick flick.
Bridesmaids.
That's a great. I went to watch Bridesmaids with Nick's wife. Great film.
I didn't care for it.
Fuck you then. It's a great. It was probably one of the first all-female lead comedies I'd seen, and I thought it was fucking brilliant. Bridesmaids. It probably, if I watched it now, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. But it was nice to see just a mainly female cast in a film that was actually funny.
Bridget Jones's Diary, definitely a chick flick. It's good. It's a good film.
Suicide movie that. It is fucking
all right. Love Actually. I love Love Actually.
No, that is not a chick flick.
That is totally a chick flick.
No, fuck off. That's a Christmas movie. Christmas movies do not count as chick flick.
Love Actually. Like the scene
Great film.
with Rowan Atkinson and oh my god, he's Snape. I just forgot his name.
Alan Rickman.
How can I forget his name? The scene with Rowan Atkinson and Alan Rickman is just, it's perfect. It's hilarious. The whole film.
It's not a chick flick. There you go, Ravi. That's a chick flick.
Twilight is toilet. Is that the porn version of it?
Interview with the Vampire is a really good film. Really good film.
Not a chick flick.
No, it's not. I think that was just in commenting on Twilight, maybe.
Here you go, Ant.
Yes. But it's a Christmas movie you can watch any time of the year.
Okay, like Die Hard is 100% a Christmas movie. Let's look. So I did a video, right, a while back, maybe not last Christmas, but the Christmas before, of my top 5 Christmas movies. Die Hard was one of them. And I explain why Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It's clutching at straws a little bit, but it's definitely a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's one, it's set around Christmas. 2, there are Christmas songs in it. 3, it's centered around family. If you really look for it, it's centered around family. And it's consistently referencing Christmas throughout. Tell me that it's not a Christmas movie. Yes, there might be murder. Yes, there might be terrorism. And yes, there might be a lot of violence. Still a Christmas movie.
It's Christmas in Baghdad.
Matthew McConaughey is orange now in all his movies.
Matthew McConaughey
right.
is hilarious.
So Matthew McConaughey, just mentioning him, he says the king of the chick flick movie. I said earlier, didn't I? I think before we came live, that I watched Killer Joe this week.
I was there.
You watched what?
Chicken or something.
Killer Joe. Yeah. That's not a chick flick. it first came out, like I think it was out in 2012 or something like that. I went to the cinema to watch it about 8 years ago. It's fucking many a sock. Barry, you dirty bastard.
Them crusty socks.
But yeah, Killer Joe is, I don't know. I've only seen it twice, so this week's the second time I've seen it. So twice in 8 years, and it's fucking hell. It's a messed up film. Definitely. If anyone's not seen it, check it out. I don't know if you can watch it on Netflix. I watched it on an old hard drive that I've got. I was just searching through it.
Save the Last Dance is a good movie. Julia Stiles.
There's only one dancing movie that matters, and that's Dirty Dancing.
You Got Served.
I always get confused with the one with Tatum Channing.
Oh,
Magic Mike. That's a dance. That's a chick flick.
That is definitely a chick flick.
You mean Step Up?
Oh, is it Step Up? That's it. Yeah. Always get the dance films confused.
Which, by the way, Step Up 2 is a straight up banger.
Fuck's sake.
Ravi's loving the Barry humour. The Holiday. That's with Jude Law and Diaz, isn't it?
That's a really good film as well.
Yeah, Black and Kate Winslet as well, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Christmas movie.
Oh, Eve doesn't like Love Actually.
What?
What the hell?
What do you like then, Eve?
Alan Rickman, Sense and Sensibility.
Anything with Alan Rickman. A Serendipity.
16 Candles.
That's a chick flick.
Never.
Risky Business.
What?
Bit of cruisy.
Yeah,
Risky Business. Good film. I imagine Barry dancing like that in his house.
With his sock
whilst he's doing his cleaning.
What that scene where Cruz spins across the floor?
Yeah.
Barry
Barry be wearing one of his wife's blouses though. It won't be in a long shirt.
Wife's blouse, Hannibal's and his sock on.
I'll be mid fragrance review as well.
How does this spray? Die Hard is definitely a Crimbo movie. John say Risky Business with Tom is definitely not a chick flick. What about Cocktail with Tom Cruise?
Again, not one that I care for.
Would you class it as a chick flick?
To be honest, I've not seen that film since mid-90s. So
maybe because it fits into kind of like the same category as like Dirty Dancing kind of thing. So I think if you're going to classify Dirty Dancing as a chick flick, then you probably will class Cocktail as a chick flick.
Yeah. 13 going on 30.
Is that the one with oh my god, she played Elektra in Daredevil.
Garner.
Jennifer Garner, yeah.
27 Dresses.
That's definitely a chick flick.
What's Tony saying?
Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie, then neither is Home Alone, in my opinion, but it 100% is. Anyone that doesn't agree is a fucking moron. Okay, that's very, very strong views there, Tony. I 100%.
Tony, what the fuck you got against the Mormons? Oh, moron. Sorry, I misread that. No need for it.
Yeah, Home Alone is my top, will always forever be my top Christmas movie of all time.
Forever? It's a strong statement considering there's many years to come.
Nothing will top it, mate. Nothing will top Home Alone.
Elf did.
Behave.
Elf or Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Elf.
Shut up.
Just saying. We're all entitled to our own opinions, and you are well within your rights to be fundamentally wrong about Christmas films.
just got done watching the latest remake of Emma. Total chick flick. Never even. What's that? The
Emma
Thompson. Emma Thompson, is that? I don't know.
I used to have a friend in school called Emma Thompson.
Killer Joe is great. Ravi. Eyes Wide Shut is a
Yeah. I thought all my Christmases came at once when I watched that movie for the first time.
Skin deep, glowing condoms.
Barry,
you're viewing.
Barry, have you had sex since your daughter was conceived? Because you are always on heat, man.
He's got a collection of frags and a collection of filth.
It's just porn.
Do you think he turns to his missus and goes, "You fancy it? Buy fragrance, fuck off." Maybe she neuters him with him.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Step Up. Girls Trip. I've never seen Girls Trip.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
The Talented Mr. Ripley, possibly the worst film ever made.
Possibly, but not. John, you're wrong.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's a great film, but it's a good con man film, and it's got Matt Damon.
Is that Matt Damon? Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it Jude Law in that one as well?
Yeah. Legends of the Fall. Is that Mr. Pitt with his long hair?
Did have long hair.
Yeah.
Curtains. Did he have curtains in that one?
No, I think he had like proper long hair in that one. Size 14 sock. Fucking hell.
You've misspelt one of the words there, mate. Ravi, what's it? I don't know what this one is.
Marion Coulter tries to find her husband during World War II. I don't know.
Bazza thinks it's definitely a chick flick.
Cocktail.
Last of the Mohicans.
Fuck's sake, Rambo.
Ravi's been on the sherry tonight, hasn't he?
He's got a little thimble of it now, just sipping away.
Oh, Ravi, I hope you wasn't having a touch to that film.
Coyote.
Oh, I loved Coyote.
Nice. That is an absolutely banging movie as well. So it's got a great soundtrack.
Piper Perabo in that film. I like Piper.
It is such a good movie.
Who's the Aussie guy that's in that?
Oh, I forgot his name now.
He did a there was a dance competition show on Sky One called he was a judge on it. I can't remember what the dance competition was. It was him, Ashley Banjo, someone from Pussycat Dolls. I think it's called like Let's Dance or something like that. And he was he's Adam something.
Yeah, it is.
That was okay.
Adam. Oh, that's gonna wreck me.
Lots of Home Alone love.
See, no love for Elf, Dan. No love for Elf.
No one needs to love Elf. I love Elf enough for all of us.
Overboard with the beautiful Meg Ryan back in the day.
Meg Ryan.
Muppets Christmas Carol scared me.
Not as good as the original.
And it's not. What scared me wasn't the Muppets. It was Michael Caine. He scared me more than the Muppets in that movie.
Is that because you were young?
Yeah, probably. Barry, I'm going to have to disagree.
No, I'd say it's a Christmas movie.
Batman Returns is not a Christmas movie.
Definitely, no.
That's the difference between a movie that's set at Christmas and a Christmas movie.
Gives me Christmas vibes all the way
So
through.
it is set at Christmas, but it rarely refers to Christmas. In the narrative of the film, there's only one thing about Christmas. It's turning on the lights, but it's never referred to in Christmas. It's not a movie about family. It's got no Christmas qualities. It's a Batman movie set at Christmas.
Tell him, man. You fucking tell him.
I've had this conversation multiple times. Trust me, this is not off.
Terminator 3.
Huh?
And
Talk to the hand.
Overboard with Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn.
So is The Long Kiss Goodnight. Is that
with, I like that one. Sam Jackson, isn't it?
Yeah, Gina Davis. That was a brilliant film. Where she's got amnesia, is it? And she's like brilliant film. I loved that when that first came out. Anna Faris. I used to like her. She's got all Botoxed up.
She's from Scary Movie, Anna Faris.
Yeah. She was married to Chris Pratt.
Pratt, yeah.
Yes, of course she was.
You've got mail.
Are you? Nonsense. I used to like Piper Paraba. Yeah.
What, like 5 minutes ago?
There you go, Dan.
It's a great film. Great film, Heather.
Heather's wanting to watch it with Dan.
Bit of eggnog, hot chocolate by the fire.
Eggnog?
Borrow Barry's sock.
Size 14. I wrap it round me 3 times. I'd still fill it. I'd fill it, but it won't be with my cock. Oh. Sorry.
LA Confidential. There you go, Adam Garcia.
Adam Garcia, that's the one.
That's the guy from Coyote Ugly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Star Wars would be a Christmas movie.
In Star Wars.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Star Wars.
Matt, no. And this is the difference between a movie set at Christmas and a movie about Christmas. Die Hard is a Christmas movie because one, it is set at Christmas, but it has all the values of a Christmas movie. It refers to Christmas throughout. It's set at Christmas. They constantly refer to Christmas within the film, and it is a film about family. That's the one that I'm clutching at straws with because he's doing it to save his family, but it's a film about family.
Yeah, but penguins delivering presents to the children.
That's I'm not going to have this argument again. I'm not. I lose too much sleep over it.
Either way, it's still better than Batman.
No. No, you're not listening to the argument. Seven chick flick. You got to be a messed up chick flick. You got that's a pretty messed up. Chick flick. It's a great film though.
I kind of go.
Piper Parabo in The Prestige.
Great movie.
No, I don't think she was in the. Oh yes, she was in Prestige. She was the girl. Was she a hooker?
I'm sorry, I just saw the latest comment by Barry. See, all things that you associate with Christmas.
Yeah, Home Alone's a Christmas movie.
Gremlins.
It's basically the same thing.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie. From what I remember, I haven't watched it in a long time. But I would say Gremlins is a Christmas movie. That's Dudley.
Is that where you're from, Barry? Are you from Dudley?
Dudley.
From Dudley.
Oh, gosh.
What I tell you, a film that I've watched this week is where is it? Adrian Brody Backtrack. It was on Prime, so it's like a sort of psychological horror. So it's not like a jump scare one. He's like a therapist, and the people that he's having come in are ghosts, but he doesn't realise they're ghosts.
Like the Sixth Sense kind of thing.
It is, but it's not a reveal, so you know about it more or less straight away.
Right.
And then trying to find out why he's seeing these ghosts and why he believes he's sort of doing a therapy session with them. Quite good. Yeah. Do you want to? What film did you watch this week? And
I watched So I only watched one film this week, and I feel like I backtracked starring Ant. All right, guys. All right, I've had enough of this. I've had enough. I'm not backtracking. I'm making 100% sense. Leave me alone. Love of God, leave me alone. No, so I watched one movie this week, and it was a bit of a heavy hitter. It was it's a movie that I've been wanting to watch for the last couple of years because I didn't get it when it was out at the cinema.
Casino.
No.
Wait there. See my bag.
Wait, get it sent.
Nick, get it posted.
Just drop it round. You're not that far away from him. Where are you living? Where are you?
Long Eaton. It's a fair distance.
Oh, it's quite far.
It's a fair
What's that one?
Golito.
Golito's Way.
Yeah. Golito Brigante.
So the movie I watched, it's Spotlight. I don't know if either one of you have seen it.
Yeah.
So,
deep film.
It's
great cast.
It's a great cast. So it's about a group of investigative journalists who work for a Boston newspaper, and they're called the Spotlight Team, and they're basically looking into the child abuse that's going on in the Catholic Church and the child molestation, and what they do to try and uncover and kind of expose what's going on. But it goes basically from them finding out about one or two cases to it just developing further and further and further to the point where, I mean, this is based on a true story as well, which makes it all that more harrowing. And then the end of the movie, it finishes with one of those kind of like, it fades to black, and then it gives you some kind of like fact at the end of it about how many they found, where cases were found in the rest of the world. And it's literally then all over the world where cases of child abuse have been found in the Catholic Church, and it's like hundreds. And it literally left me like with so many different emotions running through me. Like the majority of it is just kind of like anger and disgust throughout, but you're almost to like angry to the point of tears that people are just allowing this thing to happen because it's the church and people need something to believe in. And you're there just like, you can't believe that some of these people are actually saying what they're saying, considering they're talking about child abuse.
Yeah.
And it's just
all of them are pretty good in this film, to be fair.
It's
some big names in this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo is absolutely incredible in this movie.
Is this one got Liev Schreiber in?
Yeah.
I like Liev Schreiber. I've not seen the film myself, but
and he's good in that as well. And you've got Keaton. Keaton's really good in it as well. But
Michael or Diane?
Michael.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, they're all great in it, and it's like I said, it's not an easy film to watch. It's not one of those where you can just kind of sit back and go, right, I'm going to watch this tonight. You kind of have to be in the mood for it because it is a real hard hitting kind of movie. It's not an easy topic to discuss, especially because of the details in some of the scenarios that they go into. It's quite it throws you back, and especially being a parent, if you're, I suppose, and it's not nice for anyone, but especially being a parent, you hear that kind of stuff, and you just the rage that goes through you is insane. But it's a really, really good movie. But yeah, if you're going to go out there expecting a light-hearted movie, you're going to be disappointed. It is it's a heavy hitter.
Hi, Jasmine. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Scott's just finished watching Gemini Man.
Is this Will Smith, Gemini Man?
rip off of Van Damme's Replicant. Sorry,
Is that where did you watch that? I think that comes on Sky Movies tomorrow. No, it's tonight.
Oh, is it tonight?
Today? Yeah. I might watch that this weekend.
And
Absolutely.
Do you want to give Alex a breakdown of what prison?
This is cyberbullying.
So, for those of you that don't know, Prison Break is about. No, I'm not even going to go into it again.
I love getting.
It's about a load of prison officers who went on their break. A good old chat about where they see themselves in the next 3 years. I watched a few films. So big hit of this week for me was Argo. I had not planned to watch it. It just came on whilst I was getting ready to go to bed, but then Argo came on and it's like, yeah, gotta watch it. It's a good movie. Lost the ball. He's gonna watch it soon, Barry.
I think I'm having connection issues. Sorry, I'm sorry. I can't answer that. Sorry.
So I watched a film this week that I think it was on Netflix. It's called The Platform.
We were talking about that, weren't
we? Yeah.
You guys spoke about that.
I think it was Neil, wasn't it?
I think Neil had watched it, but I watched it as well. Yeah, it's an interesting one.
It was interesting. I did like it. I think the only issue that I had with the film is, because it's Spanish, I believe, and so it's been dubbed in English, and I think a little bit of the wording is lost because it doesn't translate very well.
Yeah, I had the same problem. I had it within like 10 minutes. I realized that it was dubbed because it's quite a dark movie, so I couldn't really see. So I turned the sound back to Spanish and just watched it with subtitles. It's a million times better.
I probably should have done that.
I like that movie. It's okay for what it is, but it was more of the kind of not the political agenda behind it, but the kind of representation of socialism in that movie is quite a strong one. And it's not one that is it's not a light-hearted movie. It's a kind of like a horror movie about cannibalism, essentially. But it's the representation of socialism and in its physical aspect, how they're displaying socialism within the world that we're living in today is the interesting concept about that. And it's very much a hit you over the head kind of it in more ways than one. If you've seen the film, they literally hit them over the head with a bar. But yeah, it's a very in your face kind of, almost kind of like a political art film. But it's kind of it serves two purposes. It serves a political agenda, but it also serves a horror kind of visual aspect, because some of the scenes in it are actually really quite grim.
There was, I suppose, for me, there's the weird part. If anyone's not watched it, spoiler alert, but the woman that searches for a child, she rides that platform down every month. Yet she never sees her child. Yet at the end of the film, he finds a child. I don't get that. Surely the child would recognize the mother and go to her. And also, what is sorry, spoiler alerts, guy. It don't matter if I spoil it. It's worth a watch if you're into weird shit. At the bottom, when he gets off, and obviously he's dying, where does that lead to?
It's kind of, again, it's more of a representation of what society is like and what you can do to help in a socialist society, rather than the visual aspect of a movie that you're watching. So it doesn't serve the purpose to
explain itself.
Because it's not in a lot of ways it's a self-explanatory movie in terms of its political agenda, but it's not a self-explanatory movie in terms of watching a film that has a narrative from start to end, because it forces you to think about it. So when it ends like that, it doesn't end like that because that's the end of the movie. It ends like that because they're doing a visual representation of their political agenda. that they're trying to push in the movie.
Maybe it's just the way that I think during films then, because when I saw that woman come down and then it was explained what she does, my first thought was not about, what her aim was. It was more the fact I saw the platform go back up earlier in the film and how fast it moves. She dead. When that platform reaches the top, she's fucking dead because she's going to fly off. The platform goes up at like 100 miles an hour. Anyway, I've run out of juice, so I need to go get another drink.
So okay. Alex says the movie I watched was The Crow. Andy says it's amazing. I agree. Sean Penn was brilliant in Carlito's Way. Fully agree. Ray Donovan, I absolutely love Ray Donovan. It's probably one of my favorite TV shows. It's awesome. Ravi, yeah, 100% Ravi. I love The Crow. Alex, is that Eric Bana?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's.
I can always remember the tiger bit. I was like, what the hell was going on here?
Not the terrible Eric Bana horror.
Oh, right. Okay. It's an actual documentary. Oh, he's probably into the documentary about Spotlight, probably.
Oh, right. Okay.
And have you guys seen Old Boy, the original one, the octopus or squid, where he's eating it alive, was absolutely crazy when I first saw that. And the one take across.
The fight in the hallway. Yeah.
The remake with Brolin was
not good. Yeah. Nero, Slater, and Bacon.
Oh, what was that called? It's where the priests. Yeah, that was a good film. It was with Brad Pitt and everyone. Brad Pitt was in one, I believe. If that's what they're on about. Is that the one you're on about, John? Let me know. What did Matt put? Did I miss that one? Old Boy, yeah. Heather, ignore the Brolin one. Go and watch the original one.
Yeah. The Josh Brolin one it's not good when you've seen the original.
Matt, what's some of your favorite Korean films?
It's a bit of a niche subject. Specifically Korean films. And he's back, sports fans.
What was that question about Korean films?
You know what Matt's favorite Korean films are?
Yeah, so Matt talked about Old Boy, the original, and I was on about the squid scene.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one that I don't think it's a Korean film, but a foreign film. I Saw the Devil is a.
I've got wait
there. There's another one. Oh, I forgot what it's called now. No. Oh, Ravi will know this one. It's where it's got an amazing knife fight at the end of the film. Dan, what's the one Korean film where it's got the amazing knife fight at the end? No one. Dan.
Hello.
What's the film where it's got the amazing knife fight at the end? No one. I think it's. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Let me have a look, see if it's been posted.
I know.
I Saw the Devil. You just said that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nick bought it for me for Christmas a few years back. Fucking sick film.
Great film. Oh, I need to find the name of this film.
The knife fight at the end. What was? Is this the one? Is this where they're fighting in like the warehouse?
No, it's where he's looking after a young girl, and then at the end there's like a knife fight.
Yeah, you told me to watch. I don't think we watched it together. I think you told me to watch it. I know the film you're on about.
I've not seen Parasite Eve, but I really, really want to. I really want to. Everyone that everyone that I know that has seen it have said it's a fantastic movie. I really, really want to watch it, so it's definitely on the list. Nick, we've had a question here for you. So I think it's going to right up your alley. Do you have any rumors of any DC cooking up any new movies?
All right. Okay. So let's just.
He's like, let's get into this. Hang on. Let me.
Let's do this for Alex. Just for Alex.
No projectors here.
Yes. No lanterns. So, Snyder Cut teasers come out. Wonder Woman's shitting her pants for Darkseid.
I'm so amped for this, by the way. Like, I'm super excited for this Snyder Cut. I know that a lot of people have like written it off already, saying that it's not going to be any different. It's just going to look tonally. It's just going to be different. I fundamentally think that it's going to be a completely different movie.
There keeps being talk on some of the movie stuff that I watch on YouTube that they're thinking of Affleck's original script that he was going to do for Batman solo film. Obviously, he left it and Pattinson's took over, but they're thinking of bringing him and Joe Manganiello back to do a Batman Deathstroke film.
Everyone wants to see that. That's why everyone wants to see Batman and Deathstroke. It's like, how can you not want that? How can you not want that? Especially with Affleck and Manganiello as well. They're like perfect casting choices.
The Night Comes for Us.
I love that film.
Night Comes for Us, a great movie.
Love that film.
That's a film with thick knife fighting.
Yeah. I'm still trying to think.
Sorry to change the subject.
Oh, Nick, and we've been asked, Nick and Anne, can you give me your dream Batman casting? I'll take your top 5.
All to play Batman.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we've discussed this before, but it depends on whether it is Batman or Bruce Wayne, because I think we've had 2 of possibly the best versions of Batman and Bruce Wayne that you could find out there at the moment, but I think there is room for others to go in there. So Bruce Wayne, I think, is perfectly portrayed by Bale. He is the perfect Bruce Wayne because he is good looking, he's arrogant, he plays off the billionaire playboy perfectly. And I think that he played Bruce Wayne down to a T. However, his Batman was toilet. Batman, on the other hand, I think that we've had a perfect older Batman in Affleck. I absolutely love Ben Affleck as Batman. I love everything about Batman, or Affleck as Batman, down to his suit, down to the way that they've changed the voice, his build, his demeanor, his aggression. Everything about Affleck as Batman fits the profile of an older Batman. I think
John Hamm could play a really.
I was just about to say John Hamm as well. I think he could play a great Batman.
He's got that charismatic Bruce Wayne dickhead feel about him.
Yeah,
and he's got the right stubbly face to fit in the suit.
What's interesting as well is that obviously you could play around with it a little bit with the Flashpoint movie, and I know that Jeffrey D. Morgan played Thomas Wayne in the flashbacks in Batman vs Superman, and I think you could get away with Jeffrey D. Morgan playing an older Batman as well. I know that I said that you've got perfect casting in Affleck, but I think Jeffrey D. Morgan could play a great old Batman.
I just saw him this week in Rampage.
Sorry.
Absolutely shite.
Jeffrey Dean
Who's
Morgan.
that?
You didn't like him in Rampage?
No. The film was crap.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. I like him, especially in Watchmen
Oh, he's so good in Watchmen.
as the comedian.
Yeah. Watchmen's such a good movie.
Isn't that the same guy that was in Walking Dead?
Yeah, Negan.
Fucking amazing.
The Man with No Name. Yes, Ravi. That was the film I was thinking of. I knew Ravi would know.
No wonder you couldn't remember it.
Heather, that's a brilliant film. I think they've just released a sequel.
Fuck.
Alex. Dan, tell him that Itchy
Itchy the Killer.
Itchy the Killer. Alex, go watch it already.
He's probably already seen it. Battle Royale. I don't think that is Korean, but that is an absolutely banging film.
That's the Hunger Games, but good.
Yeah.
The Man from Nowhere.
Battle Royale's great.
Not the name. The Man from Nowhere. Brilliant film. Seven Swords. I don't know if that was one that you got me, Dan. Seven Swords. A Joshi.
Parasite is up in my top 3 films of the year. Yeah, again, I need to watch it. I've heard nothing but great things about it.
I don't like the idea of going out and don't know if either of you guys have heard yet, but Cineworld's reopening.
Yes, I was going to bring this up as a subject. On the 10th of July, it is reopening. I got an email from them earlier on today.
It just made me think, because I was literally just about to say,
Tenet.
I don't really want to go out and buy films.
Yeah, it's I'm really, really pleased more than anything. Like, I know there's going to be social distancing, and it means that the cinemas aren't going to be as full, but I get back into the cinema. That's all I'm really bothered about, really. So I'm pleased.
Jack Black to play Batman.
Dickhead. Who said that?
Ravi.
Rambo.
Affleck has the Batman chin. Affleck for me is like I said, he's the perfect old Batman. Jake Gyllenhaal, I think Jake Gyllenhaal will play a great Joker.
Yeah, we had the Joker conversation a couple of weeks ago. John Krasinski, I'm not sure he could play Batman.
I think John Krasinski, I think he just looks a bit too dopey. I don't feel like he could play like a hardened guy. He's too happy.
I think, if he grew like a beard like mine, but a manlier version of it.
So he's got a beard in A Quiet Place.
He could play. Yeah, he could play a bad guy.
Yeah,
I don't see him as a Batman.
No, I don't see. I don't feel like he can do the seriousness. I mean, don't get me wrong, he probably can, but I just can't see him doing the seriousness of Batman.
Alex has seen it. Dan, bit of itchy.
Yep.
Alex, forever.
Alex, can you describe your favourite scene from Itchy?
And it's horrendous. I don't know if I got it, Dan.
I think we talked about it last week.
I described it, didn't I? I don't know. I definitely haven't got it to hand. I lent it to somebody years ago, and either I didn't get it back or it's been lost in my moves around.
No, I think I've got it.
You got my copy of Itchy the Killer?
Yeah.
Never lend this cunt anything. You fucking won't get it back. I had to beg and plead for Batman to get returned to me.
Batman Returns.
Batman Returns.
Hey.
Thirst is a great Korean vampire movie. I've not seen that one.
Ravi knows his little niche in the market. His Korean vampire movies.
Lady Vengeance is another great movie.
Ooh.
Can you remember, and you may not know these, but Dan, you might. Can you remember the China O'Brien films with Cynthia Rothrock.
Yeah, China O'Brien.
She was a beast. Michael Pitt as Joker.
We discussed, Heather and I discussed that the other week when we was having that Joker chat.
Chocolate is an awesome film. Absolutely love that. Juja Yanin. There's a film she did that I love was Raging Phoenix. Really good film. Desperate Dan would make a good Batman. Fantastic chin. Be a big fucking mask. That would be a bit of a mess.
Oh, hey, Robin.
Oh, you might get Batman Returns back at Christmas.
You dick, Barry.
Chocolate was a Thai movie. Yeah, great film. Did you see that one, Dan?
No.
It's the martial arts one where she sort of learns from Bruce Lee films. I think she's autistic and she just batters the shit out of everyone. What is your favourite foreign film? And yours, Ant?
My favourite foreign film?
Yeah.
It's difficult. It is difficult. Like I used to love, what was it called? Hero, Jet Li Hero. I love that.
I loved Hero.
Hero is a great film.
Foreign film.
I think probably one of my favourite ones, the French one, was District 13. I thought that was fucking amazing.
Brilliant.
That was that film. I say introduced me. It's not like I took it on as a fucking pastime, but it introduced me to free running.
The guy in that, I think his name's Cyril Raffaelli or something. He was going to do a film with Scott in Turkey. So there's like a video of him all training.
Was it in Istanbul?
Could have been.
Got a bit of trivia about Istanbul.
I think it was on the other continent. So yeah, I think they were going to, because everyone wanted to see them two fight against each other. But yeah, the film fell through.
It's a shame. Is anybody that's watching? Has anybody seen The Boys, the TV program?
Oh, I love
which is amazing. And I mentioned it last week, didn't I? Because I binge watched the entire program. But I don't suppose a lot of them know, Nick, that Scott Adkins was originally going to be playing the role that Kurt, you fucking did. What's his name now?
Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd. Yeah.
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban. Thank you. And yeah, so I don't know if everybody is aware of your, so say friendship, close friendship with Scott. So obviously he gives you a bit of inside knowledge, doesn't he, about what he's going in and stuff. And you know, he was originally going to be playing that part, which is a shame.
Well, he would have done a better job with the accent, considering he is British.
He would, but I do like Carl Urban in it.
Yeah,
I do like.
His accent is not good though, is it?
It's not amazing, but I think he's got the image to play it.
He's a great character.
It's better than Dick Van Dyke.
Absolutely.
I'm
looking forward to Umbrella Academy second season.
I didn't watch the first season.
I've not watched through the whole. I've not watched the entire first season yet.
Yeah, really good. I really enjoyed that one. Blood, the Last Vampire.
Oh, I know this film.
Yeah, I do. I can't remember it though. I'm sure I've watched that one. John's saying Hero, absolutely fantastic. Visually, Hero is boom.
House of Flying Daggers is better than Hero for visualization. In fact, I think House of Flying Daggers is the first Blu-ray film that I bought.
Pan's Labyrinth, that was really good, Ravi. I enjoyed that one. Was that
Guillermo del Toro?
Yeah, del Toro. Yeah. He's another one where he likes his visuals. Crouching Tiger, yeah. House of Flying Daggers, yeah. I was going to say Dragons. That'd be a good one. Watched Shadow recently. That was decent too. What Shadow, Ravi? Never heard of that one.
Well, I'll tell you what I watched last week. I meant to mention it. And yes, he is, Heather, he is.
Yeah.
I meant to mention it on the last live that we did. I watched Free Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that a few years ago when it first came out. I fucking love it. And you must have seen it, Nick. So it's set. I think it's set in like 1980 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's got Charlito Copley in there. Pretty boy from who played Scarecrow.
Oh, Peaky
Blinders guy, yeah. He's in it.
Cillian
Murphy, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's a great film. It's basically they're buying some guns on the black market, and it goes a bit sour, and they just have it's just a shootout, and it's some of the bits in there are absolutely hilarious. For me, Charlton Copley steals the film again. Pretty much most film that he's in, he plays such a funny character, and obviously it helps with the South African accent, the way that he does things. But there were people being shot throughout this film, and at one point he just turns around and he goes, "It's too late now. I've been offended." You've been shot.
Have you watched Cillian Murphy's audition for Dark Knight, Batman?
Yeah. The audition to play Batman, didn't he?
Yeah. And you know what else I watched the other day was the deleted scenes for Batman Forever. And it was supposed to be a much darker film. And they were showing all the scenes with Val Kilmer where he's in the cave and he sees this massive bat. And they chopped a lot of his sort of darker scenes out and kept it more the comedic, which was interesting because I never knew they were going for the dark route.
Yeah, I just thought they were going for the neon kind of
comedy a lot darker.
Absolute train wreck of the film.
I'm looking forward to. They're doing a documentary on. There was who's the director who did Mad Max? I forgot his name. The recent one with Tom Hardy.
It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Is
George Miller.
Yeah, George Miller. So George Miller was just finishing Justice League Mortal. All the cast was done, all the suits and everything.
Yeah, Armie Hammer was Batman, wasn't he?
Armie Hammer was Batman. And just on the day before they were about to shoot, I think there was like a writer's strike or something, and then they just cancelled the film like a few days before shooting. So they're going to do a documentary on it and talk about the script and show a lot of images, similar to The Death of Superman with Nicolas Cage as Superman in Tim Burton's version.
Mm-hmm.
So it was around that era.
Armie Hammer's also in Free Fire, by the way, if anyone's interested.
I'm just going to see if I can get a picture of anything for Justice League Mortal, because some of the images that I've found are quite interesting for it.
Shadows is a Chinese movie out in 2018, very artsy in cinematography. I'll have to check that one out, Ravi. Kung Fu Hustle, yeah.
Right. Kung Fu movies, it's got to be Kung Pao into the fist.
13 Assassins is another movie. Yeah, I've got that on Blu-ray. Brilliant film. City of God. Oh, that is a brilliant film.
Ooh.
Really good film.
Yeah, City of God. Yeah, really like that one.
No, I can't find anything.
30 Days Later. I forgot about that film.
28 Days Later, it's called, wasn't it? And that was like, I think that might have been his breakthrough.
Yeah, it was.
Film. I think he'd been in a couple of little films before, bit parts, but that was his first leading role.
28 Days Later is a great movie.
I watched last night, again, after work last night, I watched I Am Legend.
Oh yeah.
Which again, I think they're putting these films out because of what's going on at the moment with this COVID-19. So there's been a lot of films that are going around that have been about like
do you know who
outbreaks,
would
viruses.
be the original in that? And
The original,
slightly different. I Am Legend.
no?
Arnie. That was his.
Oh
film.
really?
Yeah,
Would not have worked. That would not have worked.
Yeah, but the film was slightly different to how it morphed into.
Well, yeah, because if Arnie had done it, he'd have fucking killed every single one of them, wouldn't he?
Oh, damn right. With that machine gun.
Not like that pussy Will Smith.
You'd have stood there like Terminator 2.
Yeah. Will Smith, I'm trying to save you. Arnie be like, fuck you.
Get down.
Oh, dear.
John's got loads of these. Yeah, they're great. I think for me, with some of these, I'd like to see them in cinemas a bit more.
Is it Barry? Wait, Barry, you're hurting me now.
Them slums be as rough as Nottingham. They wish.
I'm saying it's hurting me now. There's a fucking shooting down the road from us the other night.
There was
Yeah, there was a shooting. Yeah. Some pricks from Dudley came into fucking Nottingham. This is what happened. You know what I mean?
With a sock on the end of the gun.
Yeah. Excuse me, mate. Can you tell me where the nearest McDonald's is? Back off.
Army Hammer
Ranger, yeah. And he was he played the Oh no, I did watch another movie. You watched
Social Network, didn't you?
I watched The Social Network.
Knew you were going to say that.
I watched The Social Network. I did watch another movie. Yeah, and he plays the Winklevoss.
Winklevoss or the Winklevi.
Like the Winklevi, yeah. Just whilst we're on, like, that is such a good movie. Like, I feel like it could be an important movie. Considering kind of like the world that we're kind of like living in now and the technology behind it, and the fact that Zuckerberg has literally been like instrumental in creating the like social media society that we have now. I feel like it's a really important movie because he is not a good person. He's not portrayed to be a good person in that movie. And I know that you don't have to be a good person to be successful in business and stuff like that, but he shat on a lot of people. His best friend, he shat on him from a fucking ferocious height.
Do you know what my favourite scene is?
Like a parachutist with IBS.
Like, seriously, like it's so good. It's so good. And yeah, like I when I was watching it, I just felt like myself thinking like this could be a really important movie because he's only going to go on and do more for kind of like technology and social media and things like that. And like, so to know how that came about and where it came from and what he was like when that was in its creation, I think is really quite important. But
Hi,
yeah,
Nick. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Mate.
My favourite scene in that is where Garfield's character finds out he's been shafted and goes over to him, and it's the bit where Timberlake talks about the check. Garfield, does that. I
to hit him, yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Justin Timberlake plays that role great because he is a fucking dick in that movie. He is a dick. You hate him in that movie.
Sean Parker, is it?
Sean Parker? What a fucking arsehole. He plays that character great. But
I used to use Napster a lot, when I was first getting into the internet to get older music and stuff. I was downloading loads of music from Napster.
But I think Eisenberg plays the role of Zuckerberg really well. And I don't know how accurate those depositions are in terms of what in real life, when he turns around and he says, "Do I have your attention?" And he says, "No, you have the minimal amount of attention."
Yeah, I think that is
probably dramatized
Eisenberg more than Zuck. Have you seen,
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, the bad lip reading, yeah?
Yeah.
Some of the stuff on that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like some of the lines that come out of that movie are great. Like yeah, it's such a good movie, and if anyone hasn't watched it, I really recommend going to watch it because it's really good.
But no, what I'm on about is, when they did the deposition of Zuckerberg on Facebook, the Senate had him up or something like that, and some of the bad lip reading from that is
great, hilarious. I love bad lip reading. I love bad lip reading. The bad lip reading of Star Wars absolutely kills me, and they did a whole song with Yoda, and my gosh, that's funny. That is so funny.
I've just seen a comment that's made me laugh. We're going to get to it. Luke, we missed your bleaching comments at the start of our streams.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time out
with the in-law. Yeah, no live stream is complete without some arsehole bleaching discussion.
I'm going to come back to some of the comments, but Dan and Ant, why are you matching tonight?
Well, it was planned.
What's matching?
Your tops.
Are they? I'm fucking colourblind, so I don't know what people are wearing. What colour's your top?
Well, mine's grey. Yours is green.
They look similar.
We could be twins, Ant.
I know, right?
Stop rubbing. You get Barry horny.
What my babies.
You get Barry horny. Barry woke up horny.
The Cube is a good movie.
Barry's been quiet for 5 minutes, so he must be doing something about it.
Movie. The Cube is such a messed up, great movie.
Kung Fu Panda.
I just ordered a Chinese from them the other day.
And got a Panda Cola.
Oh, Panda Pops. Miss Panda Pops.
The proper Mulan.
So did you guys take water retention tablets today? Because neither one of you has been for a piss yet.
I've got one filling up.
Saying that I have been constantly. It's like I've been drinking loads today, and it's been constant. But yeah, this evening I'm good.
Anthony, why don't you show the guys your sexy lights?
But
get your dildo bottle out at the same time.
Alexa, turn the light green.
Fuck off.
Yes, we got the French jumper going on in the background.
Don't look green.
Oh, green.
I ain't got anything here that can turn my lights a different colour.
Alexa, turn the light purple.
Daniel, turn the air blue.
Let's have a look. Silencer.
Is mine? Am I wearing brown or am I wearing green? I don't.
It looks like you're wearing green to me, mate.
I think it's green. It's definitely green. I know it's green because someone commented on the jumper being green when I was at work over 3 months ago.
Yeah, it's mad. I haven't been in town since March.
I was in the office yesterday picking up another monitor, so I've got a few monitors now.
Dan, I know this is massively off topic, but did you do that on the SharePoint or did you just sort it out yourself?
It was done via the SharePoint.
Oh, so did someone get in contact with you? Because I'm still waiting.
I'll message you.
Yeah. There's probably not here. There's probably not
yeah.
here.
I can't give my sources away online.
Yeah, cool.
I know people.
Exactly, might even know the same thing.
I know I need to go for a wee as well.
Oh,
and the top up.
Right. Well, actually, I think we've covered. Have we covered all of the comments? We're almost caught up on the comments, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think what we're going to end up doing is we'll probably call it a night here, unless there's anything that anyone else wants to kind of discuss. I know we're cutting this one a bit short. But I think we've got. I've
got work at 8 and Nick's driving to Essex in the morning.
Yeah, we've got things that we need to be getting up for early in the morning. So quite conscious that it's almost midnight. So although we would love to stay and chat a little bit more, but I want to thank everyone for joining in and commenting. Thank you very much. It's massively appreciated as always. And we'll be making sure that we come back next week. It's probably going to be next Sunday, when we're on, and we'll make sure that we've got a new Dan's intro for you.
Really? Oh God!
Stay tuned for that one. But if anyone isn't, I'm pretty sure you all are. But if anyone's watching this and isn't, please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We don't just do the lives. We've got other reviews coming out. Me and Nick have got a few reviews that we're going to get released pretty soon for certain fragrances. And with the cinemas opening soon, hopefully we'll get some new movie reviews coming out as well. So stay tuned for that. Have you got anything else you want to add, boys?
No.
I'm bending over to stop the piss coming out.
And
True that.
And on that note, we will say good night. God
Cheers,
bless.
guys.
Peace.
Wash your hands.